Sales is the lifeblood of any business. Without it, even the most innovative products and services are just ideas gathering dust. But sales is more than just transactions. It's about understanding, connecting, and solving. It's about identifying a customer's problem and offering a solution. It's about building rapport and trust, being genuine and authentic. It's about knowing when to ask open-ended questions to gather information, and when to use closed-ended questions to gain commitment, to address objections. Mastering the art of sales can be the difference between a business that merely survives and one that truly thrives. It's an art that involves strategy, psychology, and a keen understanding of human behavior. It's about making an impact at the beginning and end of a message to counteract the hammock effect where a listener's attention may wander. It's about engaging emotions, tapping into fears, desires, and the sense of scarcity to make a product or service irresistible. With the right sales techniques, a business can thrive, even in the most competitive markets. Every salesperson has a story to tell. Let's delve into some of these tales to understand the different sales techniques at play. Picture this. A salesperson named Mark is meeting with a potential client. Instead of launching into a pitch about his product, Mark spends time asking about the client's challenges. He listens, really listens, to understand what the client needs. Then, he tailors his pitch to address those needs. This isn't just selling, it's problem solving. Now, let's shift the scene to a busy trade show. Lisa, another sales professional, is trying to attract people to her booth. Instead of shouting over the crowd, she greets each passerby with a warm smile and a friendly hello. She strikes up casual conversations, making each person feel seen and heard. This is how Lisa builds rapport with potential customers. She knows that people do business with people they like. Next, imagine a sales meeting with a young entrepreneur named Sam. Sam is passionate about his product, and it shows. He doesn't just recite a pre-prepared spiel. Instead, he talks about his product with genuine enthusiasm and authenticity. He shares his own story and his vision for the future. This authenticity resonates with his customers. They can tell that Sam truly believes in what he's selling. Finally, consider a seasoned sales veteran named Maya. Maya has been in the game for over 3 decades. She's seen it all, heard it all. But there's one thing that sets her apart. She treats each customer as an individual. She doesn't use a one-size-fits-all approach. Instead, she customizes her sales pitch for each person, making them feel valued and understood. These stories highlight how unique and varied sales techniques can be, but they all have one thing in common. They focus on the customer. Ever heard of the hammock effect? Or how about the power of emotional appeal in sales? Let's dive into these 2 sales techniques that can significantly enhance your selling prowess. Imagine a hammock, suspended at 2 ends, sagging in the middle. Now, picture your sales pitch as this hammock, where the 2 ends represent the beginning and the end, and the sagging middle symbolizes the rest of your pitch. This is what we call the hammock effect. Research suggests that listeners, or in this case potential buyers, pay the most attention at the start and end of your pitch. The middle part, however, is where their attention may wander. So, how can we use the hammock effect to our advantage? Simple. Make a strong impact at the beginning and end of your message. Start with a compelling hook, a problem your product can solve, a unique feature, or an interesting fact. And close with an equally strong message, what they stand to gain, a call to action, or a memorable punchline. In doing so, you're capturing their attention when it's at its peak and leaving a lasting impression. Now, let's talk about emotional appeal. We all know that emotions play a large role in decision-making. This holds true in sales as well. By tapping into the buyer's emotions, you can sway their decision in your favor. Fear, greed, and scarcity are common emotions targeted in sales. For instance, you could use fear by highlighting the consequences of not acting now, greed by emphasizing the benefits they stand to gain, or scarcity by creating a sense of urgency with limited time or stock. However, remember that authenticity is key. These emotions should not be manipulated, but rather genuinely addressed. Understand your buyer's needs, problems, and desires. Then tailor your pitch to resonate with those emotions. Weaving the hammock effect and emotional appeal into your sales pitch can create a powerful impact. But remember, these techniques hinge on understanding the buyer's mindset and using it to your advantage. So listen, empathize, and respond. That's the art of selling. Whether it's the hammock effect or an emotional appeal, these techniques hinge on understanding the buyer's mindset and using it to your advantage. The sale isn't over once you've made your pitch. In fact, that's just the beginning. The power of follow-up in sales cannot be overstated. It's a pivotal part of the process, often making the difference between a closed deal and a missed opportunity. Consider this. Multiple follow-up calls or emails are frequently the golden key that unlocks a successful sale. You may be surprised to learn that it often takes more than 5 touches to close a deal. Yes, you heard that right. More than 5. So, what does this mean for you? It means persistence and patience are not just virtues, they're necessities in sales. Don't be disheartened if you don't get a yes right away. Keep the conversation going, continue to provide value, and demonstrate your commitment to meeting your customers' needs. And never underestimate the importance of timing. Sometimes a no is just a not right now. Your follow-up could be the reminder your customer needs at the exact right moment. Remember, the fortune is in the follow-up. Mastering the art of sales isn't about slick talk or pushy tactics. It's about understanding your customer and offering a solution to their problem. The essence of effective selling is being able to identify the needs and issues your customers face, and then tailoring your approach to address those. Remember, it's not a one-size-fits-all game. Building a genuine rapport with your clients is key. It's not just about making a sale, but about forging a relationship. This is where authenticity shines through. When you're genuine, you're not just a salesperson, but a trusted advisor. We've also discussed the Hammock effect. It's about making a strong impact at the beginning and end of your pitch, as these are the moments that stick with your audience. Using open-ended questions to gather information and closed-ended questions to gain commitment and address objections is a powerful tool in your arsenal. Don't forget the power of emotional appeal. Tapping into your buyer's emotions, such as fear, greed, or scarcity, can be an effective strategy. And of course, the importance of follow-up cannot be overstated. Persistence is often the key to sealing the deal. So go out there, experiment with these techniques, and find what works best for you. Happy selling!